everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of Make It with Matt. We are going to make butternut squash soup. This is a butternut squash and we are going to make soup out of it. Pretty cool, huh? And the first part of this process is going to involve cutting up the butternut squash, the onion, some garlic, and a leek. Now, where did I get this recipe? I got it from Reboot with Joe. Check out Reboot with Joe. I guess I can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up the butternut squash and all this other stuff. And then we're going to start cooking. Okay, so we've got 1 butternut squash all chopped up. We've got 1 onion all chopped up and 4 garlic cloves all chopped up. And now I'm cutting up the leek. And unlike some things with leek, you're going to chop up the green part. Cook that too. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this all on the stove top. Notice, by the way, no animal products in any of this. Pretty good, pretty healthy, so good for you. Okay, I'm cutting up the green part. We don't eat animal products here on Beantown Kitchen. All right, beautiful. Ta-da! To start cooking. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put in. Here I am using my hands again. The onions. And here we go. And the garlic. The process is going to go for about 10 minutes. We'll go ahead and get the leeks in. So leek, onion, garlic, about 10 minutes. All right, now we're going to add the butternut squash. We've been cooking our onion and garlic and leek for about 10 minutes. And here goes our chopped up butternut squash. Don't forget to peel that butternut squash when you're cutting it up. You don't want to eat the rind. All right, and we're going to put in approximately a teaspoon of thyme. So chop up your thyme, or you buy it already chopped up. And a teaspoon or less of cumin. The recipe calls for a full teaspoon, but that's a lot of cumin. Cumin has a really strong taste, so we're going to actually go down to a heaping half teaspoon rather than a full teaspoon. Maybe just a smidge more. That might be close to 3/4. More than that, might taste too cumin. All right, so now we're just going to cook this for like another 2 minutes. And now we're going to add vegetable broth. And all we do is pour it on. See, you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. It's very easy. We just pour it. And we're going to use the whole thing. 32 ounces, right? 32 ounces. For those of you in Europe, it's going to be some other measurement, like, I don't know, a liter or something. All right, so now we're going to let this come to a little bit of a simmer. Ooh, that was loud. 20 minutes on this, simmering. When it gets simmering, I'll turn it down. And then we're ready to blend it up. So the final step in the butternut squash plant-based soup is to put it in the blender. So it simmered for 20 minutes. And we're going to have to do this in 2 parts. I put it in the blender even while it's still hot. You might want to let it cool all the way, although I'm not sure it's necessary. So I do this in 2 phases so as not to overwhelm the machinery. Probably plenty. And can't say enough good things about the Vitamix. And I don't get paid to say that. Crank it all the way up. All right. Now I'm going to put it in a Tupperware. We found the large Tupperware. Very complicated. You can do this. You pour it into a bowl, serve it to your guest. You pour it into a Tupperware to put in the fridge. Just going to let that cool. I'm going to stick it in the fridge. Oh, and when you serve it, put some pumpkin seeds on it. It's really good. Cheers. Remember, you can say, I made it with Matt. Have a great day.